Welcome to Casey Quiz. Ready to test your logic? Today, we're guessing opposite words across 100 levels. Let's see if you can make it all the way to the end. Level Easy starts now. What is the opposite of hot? Cold. Opposite word of big? Small. Tell me, opposite of happy? Sad. What's the opposite of fast? Slow. The word opposite of up. Down. Opposite word for day? Night. What is the opposite of good? Bad. Opposite of wet? Dry. Find the opposite of full? Empty. The opposite of light, not heavy. Dark. Opposite word of young? Old. The opposite of rich. Poor. What is the opposite of hard? Soft. Opposite word of tall? Short. The opposite of clean? Dirty. Find the opposite of loud. Quiet. Opposite word of on? Up. Opposite of in? Out. What is the opposite of strong? Weak. Opposite of right? Wrong! Opposite for the word love? Hate. What is opposite of alive? Dead. Opposite of win? Lose. The opposite of smooth? Rough. What is the opposite of simple? Complex. What's the opposite of brave? Cowardly. Opposite word for beautiful? Ugly. Tell me, opposite of early? Late. The opposite of push? Pull. Opposite word of friend. Enemy. What's the opposite of ancient? Modern. Opposite of generous? Selfish. Opposite word for patient? Impatient. What's the opposite of honest? Deceitful. Opposite of victory? Defeat. The opposite of expand? Shrink. What's opposite of major? Minor. Opposite word for public? Private. Opposite of superior? Inferior. What is the opposite of permanent? Temporary. Opposite word for humble? Arrogant. The opposite of abundant? Scarce. Opposite word of cautious? Reckless. What's the opposite of voluntary? Compulsory. Opposite word for transparent? Opaque. The opposite of forbid? Allow. Opposite of construct? Demolish. What's the opposite of frequent? Rare. Opposite word for innocent? Guilty. The opposite of maximum? Minimum. What's the opposite of praise? Criticize. Opposite word for rural? Urban. Tell me, opposite of solid? Liquid. Opposite word for tense? Relaxed. What's opposite of vague? Precise. Opposite word for wise? Foolish. The opposite of zenith? Nadir. Opposite word for accept? Reject. What's opposite of blunt? Sharp. Opposite of conceal? Reveal. Opposite word for benevolent? Malevolent. The opposite of loquacious? Taciturn. Opposite of ephemeral? Permanent. Opposite word for ameliorate? Worsen. Opposite of parsimonious? Extravagant. Opposite word for ubiquitous? Rare. What's opposite of alacrity? Apathy. Opposite of esoteric? Exoteric. Opposite word for mitigate? Aggravate. Opposite word for prosaic? Extraordinary. Opposite of auspicious? Ominous. Opposite word for cacophony? Euphony. Opposite of gregarious? Reclusive. Opposite word for infallible? Fallible. Opposite of obfuscate? Clarify. Opposite of sanguine? Pessimistic. What's the opposite of timorous? Audacious. Opposite word for venerate? Despise. The opposite of capricious? Steadfast. Opposite of erudite? Ignorant. Opposite word for exacerbate? Alleviate. Opposite of fastidious? Careless. Opposite of insipid? Savory. What's the opposite of laconic? Verbose. Opposite of magnanimous? Petty. Opposite word for pulchritudinous? Hideous. Opposite of garrulous? Reticent. Opposite of salubrious? Noxious. Opposite of obsequious? Domineering. Opposite of pernicious. Benign. Opposite of quiescent. Turbulent. Opposite of recondite. Manifest. Opposite of turpitude. Probity. Opposite of assuage. Incite. Opposite of diaphanous. Substantial. Opposite word for enervate. Invigorate. Opposite of gainsay. Corroborate. Opposite word for intransigent. Acquiescent. Opposite of profligate. Frugal. Opposite of tenuous. Cogent. And that's the end of our opposite word quiz. How many did you flip correctly? Let me know your final score in the comments below. If you enjoyed challenging your logic, please hit that like button and subscribe to Casey Quiz for more fun word puzzles. Thanks for playing.